Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it. Fights through the tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The pocket breaking down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Runs through a tackle, he's got space here. And bulldozing his way through. An explosive play across midfield, all the way to the 41.
That's a first down for the offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. All about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
The Wolverines will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He stays alive. And he's brought down, a sack for the defense coming up big on this fourth down play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Single back, takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. The ball in midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Spencer. And he's tackled at the 25. The same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And the Wolverines come to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, South Carolina. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
14, Michigan, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Spencer. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Michigan offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a quick grab. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Michigan.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold them to 3.
The Gamecocks line up with a 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Spencer. And they stop him short of the 20.
Go fill my cup up, man.
Offense begins at the 22. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down play coming up. It's a run to the left. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. It's so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Carolina 21, Michigan 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Give it to the back again. Finding space at the 20. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Shit.
Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
21, Michigan 7.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage, though, they tackled him at the 11-yard line. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Powering through. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Heading left after the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's got his man wide open. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Spencer. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tailback takes the handoff again. They've got him down out near the 40. And the Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Can he get them on the ground? Defense stops him right at the line there. The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. He's past the marker, still on his feet. The quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Keeping it on the ground here. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
35. Michigan 7.
Bringing it out, it's Spencer. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone.
Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. And they're able to get him down.
Gain of 16. 2nd down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. An inside deal now from the shotgun. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's good for a first down near the 40.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They'll take a deep shot. So it's incomplete, pass caught, but they rule him out of bounds. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to launch it deep again. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lets it go. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
First down for the offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He fires it. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown,
Good shit.
Wolverines. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
PAT is good.
I didn't realize down and distance.
It's 35-14. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Spencer. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Michigan offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. No press here. The defense backing away. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness. Game moves into the 35. First down again.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but a great interception. Give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Off the play fake on first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games.
Easy. Black 24. Black 24.
Running back with the football. He's got some room. Can he get there? And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt.
On the field goal.
And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Bringing it out, it's Spencer. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line.
And the Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to the left. Off target and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And the Wolverines come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. This time it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines are on the move here.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Makes a quick grab. He stopped him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. And the quarterback dropping back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it snaps right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He turned it 1 down. Sets up the next drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Here's the second down play.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, South Carolina 38, Michigan 17.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. And the Wolverines looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down mark.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. The Wolverines will line up here on 1st down and goal. And he drops back in the gun, looking for 6. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Breaks free. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And there's the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's an out route. The catch made. They pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? I'm going to tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Rifles this football to the left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. On the return, it's Spencer.
The returner brings it out to the 38. And the Michigan offense will take over. First and 10.
First down here for this offense. Defense not pressing this time. He'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup, Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Looking to throw it on first down. Works to the left, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much, so on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a great play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his legs. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
Now the try for 2. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's in there for the 2-point conversion. They're back within 11 points.
South Carolina, 38. Michigan, 27.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Get set, get set.
And the single back takes the handoff.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the
Good D.
quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And looking to throw now on 1st down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.